Hello, my name is Rhian O'Halloran. I'm the MS Physiotherapist based in the MS team at UHW. Today I'm going to talk to you virtually about exercise and physiotherapy. It will be a general overview of exercise with some tips of things to think about as a person with MS and some ideas and information about exercising with a long-term condition. Whether you're going to continue with your current exercise regime, wish to start a new one, or adapt what you have been doing, hopefully this will be informative and help you to continue to self-manage. However, if you need some help, we're here. Previous advice for people with MS was to conserve energy. Could the physical or psychological stress of exercise worsen MS? But now we know that moderate and appropriate exercise and activity can benefit everyone. It does not reverse disease progression, but it doesn't harm. It's got many benefits, and not exercising possesses risk for people with or without MS. So let's start with the basics. Why exercise? Exercise has a positive effect on lots of things. Cardiovascular fitness and well-being. It can help manage blood pressure. Increase muscle strength. Improve posture, which can have a knock-on effect of reducing pain and improving movement. It can improve bladder and bowel health, although this slide is showing good posture on the toilet, combining the last two. However, lots of things have an effect on others, which is why we try and look at a range of things for your physical well-being. Exercise can play a part in weight management. Weight-bearing and strength exercises can help reduce the risk of getting osteoporosis. Keeping moving helps reduce the risk of blood clots. It might seem contradictory, but exercise has been shown to reduce fatigue, and particularly balance work. Exercise can have a positive effect on your mood. And self-esteem. Exercise can improve your sleep. As well as relaxation, which is really important at the end of a session, but also a skill that has to be practiced to do well. Socializing can play a significant role in exercising and have an effect on our well-being. Brain health is the new buzzword in MS management. This will no doubt have been discussed in other talks today, and exercise has a big role to play in this. These next two slides are just a summary of what we've just been discussing. So, what are the effects of not exercising? Well, basically the opposite of all we've just discussed. But getting the balance right is important, and it's different for everyone. You may be happy with your balance, or may need some guidance. If you're having problems, it can be difficult to know what the cause is. Sometimes feeling weak can cause decreased activity, or reduced activity can cause weakness. But by not being able to use some weak muscles easily, you may inadvertently not use other muscles that could remain strong. So now here are some types of exercise you may have heard about. Looking at these, perhaps you could think of what you do or what you might enjoy doing. Cardiovascular fitness can increase your pulse rate, your heart rate, and your breathing rate, sometimes called aerobic exercise. Strengthening exercises target specific muscles, increasing their strength and possibly their endurance too. You may hear people talk about flexibility or stretching. Just remember, everyone is different. Stretching is best done as part of a cool down at the end of an exercise session. Sometimes specific stretches can be recommended if certain muscles you have are more tight than others, causing you more problems. Mobilising muscles and joints can stop them getting stiff, encourage them to move well, reduce pain, and increase posture and well-being. Being coordinated, not just using objects, but coordinating your movements to be smoother and more controlled. Balance. We all have different starting points, but with practice, most people can improve to a degree. Maintaining the best balance you can will help you keep safe and also reduce fatigue. There are different ways of toning your muscles, contracting them, holding them, even without you realising. Lots of people talk about the core muscles, which help with stability, posture, balance and body control. Lots of types of exercises address this, including toning suites for those who find it harder to exercise their muscles independently. And of course, back to the relaxing. And there are other ways to relax too. Some people find massage relaxing, hypnosis, listening to music, taking some time out, a cool place, a dark place, or specific relaxation DVDs can all help. The next slides summarise what I've just been discussing. So, where to exercise? I guess the challenge is more where not to exercise. We haven't even talked about our pelvic floor muscles. If you exercise these muscles, no one even knows you're doing it. So you can exercise wherever and whenever you want. However, if you're pulling a funny face, it might be a bit of a giveaway. Cleaning can be a good workout. Gardening too, and it's good for your mental health. Shopping can be a great workout, if you can remember how long St David's 2 is. May not be quite so good for your bank balance though. Walking the dog, another great workout. taking the stairs, if possible, playing with the grandchildren or grandparents, or work itself might be a workout. And of course, playing games and sport. Here is a summary of what I've just been discussing. So it's not all about the gym, but there are lots of other types of exercise too. Pilates, yoga, Tai Chi, the Alexander technique. The list goes on. So, how often to exercise? There is no magic formula. We don't have enough research on people with MS to advise on this specifically as a quantity. I don't think we ever will. There are so many different things to take into account with MS and with exercise, but we can work with you to try and get the balance right if you're struggling. Some people carry on as they were prior to diagnosis. Some want to change. Some struggle due to various symptoms interfering. And others want to start exercising post-diagnosis to look after themselves. There are government guidelines for adults. There are government guidelines for adults with disabilities. What isn't addressed is the people who are somewhere between the two, or who move between the two, which is MS. As you can see, there's quite a difference between the two. You may be one, maybe the other, but I'd imagine a lot of people are in between the two, and it might be different on different days or different weeks. Some people with MS suffer in the heat. Sometimes it's so significant they won't even go on holiday to hot countries. Other people don't really notice it. But keeping cool can help if this is an issue for you. Heat causes decreased nerve conduction. Overheating makes everyone feel a bit sluggish and tired, but it's particularly noticeable with MS. Symptoms can be exacerbated. The effects are temporary and they reduce with a reduction of temperature. So here are some suggestions of how to keep cool. Keep a cool drink with you whilst exercising. Fizzy drinks aren't the best idea though. Wear layers and specially designed clothes for exercise if that's possible. Consider using fans or somewhere with air conditioning, although unfortunately due to COVID that can be a bit of an issue at the moment. The best advice is a well ventilated room. Try not to exercise in the midday sun. That's probably more relevant in a really good summer in the UK. If you do feel too hot, running your wrists palm side up under cold water can help cool you down quickly. Or a water spray in the face also has the same type of effect. In fact, keeping one handy in a bag can be useful on any day. Or maybe just have a cool shower. Here's a summary on how to keep cool. Unfortunately, there can be many barriers to exercising. It might be how you feel, to lots of practical considerations. If you're struggling with any of these, we may be able to help. Some of the perceived barriers can actually be helped by exercise, including most MS symptoms. Here are some of the potential barriers to exercising that we may be able to help you with. Exercising can address all of these issues for most people. So what about physiotherapy? Physiotherapists aim to work with you to maximise your functional ability, minimise the problems caused by movement difficulties, pain or lack of muscle use, to identify and reduce potential future complications, and promote exercise, a healthy lifestyle and a positive outlook, including coping mechanisms and self-management. How can physios do this? It's a bit of a busy slide, but hopefully that's because there's lots of ways that we can help and support you. We have a telephone line, we can do video calls, there are one-to-one sessions, learning to manage weakness or pain, spasms or spasticity and still exercise. We have local balance classes. There are group classes run by the physiotherapy services. We provide equipment to reduce falls and trips. We can come and do home visits if you want to look at how you can work and exercise at home. We liaise with other health professionals if some of the symptoms need a combination approach. We can refer you to the National Exercise Referral Scheme, as can a GP. I'll talk about that a bit later. We can let you know about other classes available locally and remind you of the excellent national charities there to support you. One of the options to support you if you're worried about exercising for the first time or concerned about exercising independently in the gym is the National Exercise Referral Scheme. They can help you use the gym and hopefully get you to be able to use it independently in the future. It's a national scheme, evidence-based, and it looks at physical activity but behavioural change. It works with lots of different people with lots of different health or well-being issues. It aims to reduce the inequalities in ill health and provide tailored activities. Here are some comments people have made after they've used the scheme. I particularly like the one about the wife. There are many social benefits too. But as I keep reminding you, it's not all about the gym. You can keep active with family and friends, work out at home, follow an individualised exercise programme, do online pre-recorded classes whenever you want, or join an online live exercise class for more motivation. You can attend local classes in groups, play sport. There are many examples. The MS Society support you, us, and keeping active. They've got some excellent resources online, information to read up about, or various exercise classes for different levels of ability. It might be strengthening exercises, Pilates, yoga. There's usually something for everyone. The MS Trust are another great resource we use. Again, they have lots of written information, lots of advice, and lots of different types of exercise classes. They also have a build your own exercise routine. Cardiff and Vale are expanding their website with useful resources and exercises and links to us neurophysios as well. You don't have to be in Cardiff and Vale to access the information, although you will need to access your local services if you want any direct treatment. Just remember, whatever you do, you don't need to get out of your depth. We're here to help and guide you if you want to. If you choose something you think you can achieve and will enjoy, you're more likely to succeed. So this is my last slide. It seems a bit strange. Normally, I see you in person and I'm able to discuss these things. However, unfortunately, this isn't the case today. However, you can contact me via the MS helpline if you have any queries. Otherwise, thanks for listening and hopefully enjoy exercising, or at least keeping active. Thank you.